I would say I think Danny is on my naughty list. Everyone else is on the you're good to go, Santa Claus is coming to town with toys, not cool.
We have a new podcast coming up, but you also just rebranded your own podcast a couple months ago. So tell me, how would you describe yourself in this chapter of your life?
Well, you know, I had 2 years off of like really just deep diving into what makes me tick, what makes me happy. Being a mom to a 4-year-old and then a new, single mother by choice to Sosa. And there was just a lot of thinking, which for someone like me is very intense. And I just found that it was time to re-enter the world, but in a different capacity. And Give Them Lala just felt like it wasn't fitting anymore. And I wasn't there any longer and I wasn't going back, and the word untraditional just kept coming up. And I was like, I really want to open conversations that are about the untraditional aspects of our lives, because even if you're in what you think is a cookie cutter, marriage or home life, we all have untraditional aspects. And I wanted a spotlight shown on that. And I wanted to feel less alone. And those are the conversations that we're having on Untraditionally Lala. And those are the conversations that I also would like to embrace, bringing in one of the most untraditional relationships that I have in my life, which is Ambyr Childers. And that's the new podcast that we're coming out with in the new year, which is An Unlikely Affair. Yeah. I love the name.
It's so good. It's so good. It was like to a T, it's so good.
I'm very excited about it. Yeah. And just the look on people's faces, because I was like, let's really embrace this. Take all the nuances out of like, I didn't know that this was happening behind the scenes when I was with my ex. Let's just call it what it is. You were the wife, I was the mistress. People's faces.
Yes.
Immediately you have their attention. And I'm like, that's what it was. So there's going to be a lot of conversations about how we started, but the one person we have in common and how the relationship came to be, that person is such a silhouette in this equation.
Right.
So people need to know it's not going to be just about that. Right. It's an uncommon friendship that we found. We just happen to share a baby daddy. We're talking about sex. We like, how funny is this? We like very different men.
Even though, okay.
So it'll be a lot of fun.
Okay. I mean, the first teaser episode was great. It was fun.
You liked it?
I liked it.
Good.
Because I think I went into it thinking it was going to be one thing and then it wasn't, but I was pleasantly surprised. Just how you were saying, you guys were talking about sex, you were talking about dating, and I was like, oh, okay. It's clear that the two of you took a really shitty circumstance and made a whole beautiful relationship out of it.
Yeah.
And that's inspiring, empowering, and also can be relatable to other women too.
I think so too. And, I attribute our bond to obviously Ambyr's very forgiving heart, because I don't necessarily know that I could have done that. Right. She's going to share a lot of things that even I don't know about how she found out that, she was being cheated on. And us taking, like you said, the worst of circumstances and turning it into something really beautiful. I admire her deeply. And you're also dealing with two people who are sober. She is very proud of her sobriety. She's been sober 1.5 years. I'm sober 7 years. So that comes into play on how we get to where we are now.
It was fun that you guys were talking about the dating life and you were like, I'm skewing to the younger age. It was so funny. You're like 25. You're like, watch out. Why do you think you are skewing to younger men?
I'm finding that the younger men, they got some pep in their step, obviously.
Obviously.
Duh. They got stamina. But also, I have found that younger men versus the older men, in my experience, have said that they want you to be independent and they embrace you having your own thing going. But as time goes on, they kind of try to strip you of your, they want to take financials. Right. They want to take over, what car you're in, what house you're in. And I find that they strip you of your independence. The younger men, they say that they love that you have your own thing going on and they
Yeah.
actually mean it. They want you to be out there empowering yourself. And for me, I'm like, oh, this is a great fit
Yeah.
because I don't need anything from you. You're still building. I can be here to support you. You can be here to cheer me on and look amazing. I
And
just
look
did
amazing.
and look amazing, you know? And I feel like I have a young spirit.
You do. Yeah.
You know?
You do. Yeah.
The one thing I will say that's hard is that the younger dudes, you do have to worry about what they want in their future, which could be children.
Right.
And that I cannot give to somebody. So we're having fun, but I am open to dating now.
Okay.
Just
Because I feel like there was a long time or a long period where you were like, I don't need no man. I'm
Yes.
not dating. So when did it switch on for you?
I think just a lot of work in my program and with my sponsor and really getting down to the nitty-gritty of why I have these intense reactions to certain things. And everything comes from a place of trauma. And although I am healed, I can't ignore my experiences in life. And those rear their ugly heads whenever I'm in a situation where I feel triggered and it takes me back to a place that seems a little too familiar. And so, you know, there's many moments that I've been in bed and I'm like, I start panicking and spiraling of like, oh, my kids are going to get older. My mom is going to want something different in her life at some point. My brother's going to go find a partner and live his life. What does this mean for me if I stay in this zone of like, I don't need anybody? I can have a wonderful, fulfilling life and still keep my independence while also bringing in a wonderful man.
1,000%.
So I've put that into the universe now.
Okay.
I'm like, hear me. I'm open. We'll see what happens.
Are we manifesting an amazing man then?
Yes, and I hope he's young.
Okay, yeah, obviously. Clearly you need a younger man.
I need a younger man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
manifesting.
anyone special in your life, or are we just like putting it out there?
We're putting it out there. I have someone who I've been communicating with. It's beginning stages. He gets me giddy, and we'll see where it goes.
Have fun with it.
We're just gonna have fun with it.
Your date around, have fun, whatever. And if he's the one, he'll be the one.
Exactly. You know, I think it was my first sponsor that told me, rejection is God's protection.
Ooh.
And if that may be something that just makes us feel better about being rejected, but as I get older, I'm like, you know what, that does make so much sense. The universe has always protected me. I believe in it wholeheartedly. And if something doesn't work out, I have to know that it's because that is not in the plan for me.
Yeah.
And even if it's just to make me feel better, I feel
fine.
great.
It's fine.
I don't care.
We can be a little delusional. Like, I love being delusional. Like, not all the time, but like when there's specific things, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Some people call it Delulu. I call it Delilah. I want to be in Delilah land all day long.
Same. You mentioned, though, that you need to find someone that doesn't want more kids. So is it safe to say that you have your 2 beautiful girls? You're done?
I go back and forth on a third all the time. You guys are going to think I'm insane. I really want new boobs. And I really want to stay consistent on my Botox. And Sosa, you guys, is like, she's me, which means she's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, she is me to a T. And so when she was brand new, I was like, I have to have another. This stage of my life cannot be over. As she gets older, I'm like, oh, we're tapping out.
Yeah.
We're good. I have 2 healthy, beautiful girls. So for now, I want to say like that door is closed. But again, I didn't expect my life to be this way. So I can say I will never have another baby. I will never have a baby with a man. But God has a plan for me. And I'm just here to go along with that plan.
Yeah. Ride the ride.
Ride the ride. I always tell people never say
happens.
never, but then I literally always say never.
You're like, so I tell you this, but then I'm saying this. Yeah, I mean, but new boobs sound nice.
I really want new boobs.
And we love Botox. And you can't do that when you're pregnant or breastfeeding.
No,
so.
I know. I'm ready.
Yeah, nice new boobs sound nice. 2026.
I know.
Could be
Life
fun.
is short. Get the boobs.
Get the boobs, get the Botox, date younger men.
Yes.
Do you.
Oh my gosh, I feel giddy inside.
Yeah, no, live your life a little delusional.
Yes. Delilah.
Delilah.
Welcome to Delilah land.
I think that's what we all need in 2026.
Amen.
Right?
Yes.
Because what else are you manifesting for yourself in 2026?
Oh, I just want to, I want to continue building a business and a brand that rings true to me.
Right.
I felt like I had it all figured out with Give Them Lala, and you know, I just woke up one morning and I was like, none of this fits. Like, my passion is gone. And I feel like once you lose a passion for something, you know it's time to like go back to the drawing board.
Right.
So that's where we're at. And I just want to keep my head down. I want to be a squeaky wheel. I want to be an impatient person again and just get the job done while still maintaining being present for my kids. If you can do both, I mean, that's my goal. And we're all just trying, right?
We're trying now.
Once you become a mom, you realize that like it's survival. Yeah. And that's not always a bad thing. But I want to do amazing things, but anything that's going to take away from my children is just like a no-go for me.
Right.
So we'll see. We're going to find balance again in 2026.
Okay.
And just roll with the punches.
In 2026, we're also going to see your return to reality TV.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about that?
I'm getting more excited as time passes. I was very nervous to go back onto reality TV. I had a wonderful time filming. It was definitely different. I still feel like I'm trying to find my place within this group, even though I know most of them and I'm friends with most of them. It's just a different game when you're filming a show.
Right.
But for a very long time, I was like, I am not watching this when it comes out. I cannot. And now I'm like itching. I'm like, give me some Lala. Like, I'm ready to kind of see myself.
What kind of Lala are we going to see, though, on the show? Because, you know, we've known you through a lot of different stages on Vanderpump Rules and, like, sometimes how you'll show up activated or not. Like, what kind of Lala are we going to see on the Valley?
Oh, I think you see, I don't want to say mellow because the crazy is in my DNA, and definitely the moment that I don't like the way someone's speaking to me, like right. I pop off. I am someone who has gone through a transition in the past 2 years. I'm trying to pinpoint my emotions in real time before I just react. Does it always go well? I've been this way for 35 years, so it doesn't always go well.
Right.
But I think you're going to see someone who's a little bit more calm, but also there's more balance. It's not so black and white. I think this season I found the gray.
Okay.
Lala has found some gray. And I'm trying to get to know everybody. You know, a lot of stuff has happened the past 2 years on the Valley. I know what I know just based off of my friendships, but I didn't watch season 1 or 2.
Oh, you didn't watch?
No, I knew that there was a potential that I was going to be on the show.
Right.
And I didn't want to go in and have preconceived notions on who people are or what my friends have said that they're like. You know, I wanted to go in and really
form your own opinions.
Yes, I wanted to see and hear for myself.
Right.
I think people will be a little shocked though.
Okay.
Which I love when there's a twist, right?
Oh my gosh, that's what I live for in reality TV. Are you kidding me?
And everyone has their day, right?
Yeah.
You go from up here
to down
there,
and it's like a flip of a switch.
It's wonderful to watch.
Oh. I know you can't give us too much when it comes to the Valley, so I'll have to have you come back and then we can like spill all the tea. But it is the holiday season. So, Lala, who is on your naughty list and who is on your nice list when it comes to the Valley cast?
Oh my gosh. I would say I think Danny is on my naughty list. Everyone else is on the you're good to go, Santa Claus is coming to town with toys, not cool.
Okay.
But Danny, I can't quite put my finger on it, but maybe you guys will.
We'll see.
You'll see. Yeah.
Is his wife on your naughty list? Or like guilty by association or no?
No, I don't do the whole guilty. I don't think that a wife or a husband should ever have to take on behavior of their spouse. I love Nia. I think she's a wonderful person. She's never been anything but kind to me. She hustles, which I admire so much, especially with 4 kids. But yeah, it'll be interesting for you guys to watch.
Okay.
I'm like
sparkle in your
eye. I'm trying to bite my tongue.
I know.
Which is so hard for me, you know.
I know. And I'm like, give me the tea, but I'm like, we'll have to
I'll come
wait.
back.
You'll have to come back and we'll talk. It was fun, though, to see all the fans excited about you and Schwartz joining. Like, did you feel relieved after it was announced at BravoCon?
Yes. I was very nervous to like walk on stage and do a panel because I know that there's obviously people who still like me. But the hate is very loud, and I was like convinced I would be booed, so I had like prepared myself for that to happen. I was just nervous.
Yeah.
But since that happened and like I got what I think was a good response, like I'll take what I can get. I feel like I've been able to move on and finally like shed what season 11 was, and I'm not wearing it anymore. I don't care about it. I've let it go. And I don't think about it anymore, which is so nice.
You've moved on.
I've moved on finally.
We saw the reboot last week. I saw that you watched it. You posted on your story that you're like, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to support it. What did you think?
We have to remember it was the first episode.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to get to know this entirely new cast. They have very large shoes to fill. Everyone is going to sit here and be like, this person's trying to be that person and X, Y, and Z. It is what it is. I honestly liked it.
I did too.
I thought that the cast was great.
Yeah.
I think Natalie is a freaking star. I think Venus is freaking fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm digging it. And I think as long as people can go into it and know that even though it's Vanderpump Rules, this is not like a remake. Like it's fresh, it's new. I'm into it. I loved the security cam footage because it's like cameras were down, you guys. This was not put on. This is Natalie going in and like acting crazy. It's giving old school Vanderpump, which we all are wanting. So like give it a chance. Try not to compare it. I know that's hard.
Do you have any advice for them?
Oh, I would say take the opportunity and try not to sink too far into like, oh my gosh, I've made it. I'm on TV. Really try to sit down and understand what it is you want out of this experience, because with that comes tremendous opportunities, and avoid the comment section at all costs. It's not a good place. It's not real life.
Yeah.
You know, live in real life and you'll continue to make an excellent show. And I really hope that the cast is resilient, because if you can't work through certain, moments of not getting along with somebody, the show's over.
Right.
And I would like to see the name Vanderpump Rules live on for many seasons.